There we go. Now I need to turn the music down a little bit. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. It's good to see you all.
Hey, hi.
I'm here with Squidge. Hi, Squidge.
Hello.
And hi,
And
Karam.
Squid.
It is. A squid. Blah, 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 blah. And hi, Fancy. Hi, HT. Hello. Hi, Bucket. Hi, Red. Hi, Amber. Hello. Cram. Thank you, Squid.
Yay.
You're doing good. I hope you're doing well. Summoned by Lo-Fi Who Dare. Oh. Circles last time. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like that in this angle.
Because I'm sitting down and Danny's standing up. That's the only reason why she looks taller than me right now.
I'm a head pat the squid.
Wow.
I head pat the squid.
Oh. Squid noises.
Yeah, I was talking to Squid a little bit about this dumb story about my fucking high pain tolerance being a double-edged sword. Because I found a little scratch on the back of my fucking elbow that I didn't realize was there until last night before I went to bed.
Yeah, apparently this fucking cat hit her elbow on something, does not remember doing that. Did it hard enough to cause a scratch, did not notice the scratch until she felt back there and noticed the scab.
Yeah. Raining at the moment, cozy day. Eee, that's good. Rain good. Rain comfy.
There's more rain where I live, fucking desert.
But also, another story that I had a while back, I sprained my ankle, like, really bad, in the dumbest way possible. Is that a wanted poster of Aiko in the background? Yes. Yes, it is. I love that one a lot. I should actually, you know what, I'll actually, like, zoom in on it in just a second. But, now, a while back, I actually had, I think what they call a level 2? I think it's a level 2 ankle sprain. I sprained it so bad that it started swelling a little bit. And then it bruised. I was still walking on it for a little bit. But it did require me to essentially, like, soak it in ice for a while, and then warm water, like, back and forth a few times a day to actually get the swelling to go down. Yeah, no, it was... Initially when I did it, and this is the dumbest fucking thing to me, the way that I did it, because, like, I used to play sports a lot. And I've had, like, twisted ankles and stuff like that, and I've come down on it pretty goddamn hard a few times. Been fine. I got off of my bed, took one step, my ankle turned, and my entire body went with it. And that's how I sprained my ankle. I sprained my ankle getting up.
I'm gonna wrap you in bubble wrap, Cap.
Look, it's like I've done things that are more intense and not suffered any injury. Me getting up from my goddamn bed, rolling on my fucking ankle, and spraining the fuck out of it. It was the dumbest way.
Lost to gravity?
I guess so, actually, because my ankle just buckled, but in the not great way. It's like, honestly, that's the thing. The main ways that I have gotten hurt in my life have been in the dumbest fucking ways possible. It's a sad day when you lose to But yeah, normally I'm not super, like, injury prone. That was just one of those instances where everything lined up, but in the wrong direction. Also, hi, Wilson. Hello.
Welcome, Wilson.
On the plus side, though, I'm pretty sure my ankle is pretty goddamn strong now.
I would hope. hope so.
Oh, Bucket, I do that a lot. The worst ones are getting like the little cuts from aluminum foil. Those fucking suck.
Mm.
I hate those.
That that general paper cut injury just sucks.
It really does. Especially when, because it happened at the worst possible time again. I had a few of those on my fingers when I was after I was done cooking something. And that was also when like our water was like super low. Or our water pressure was super low, so we had to use hand sanitizer.
Oh no.
So lots of little small cuts and hand sanitizer, not a great combination.
No.
Like, I have a lot of little cuts on my fingers. I know this now, because they are in pain. I have the big one. If I fucking upload it, I don't know. I'm gonna be laughing about that. That has soothed me a bit from my fucking ISP debacle.
Do you want to tell that story real quick?
Okay. So also, before stream, literally got everything set up, everything was fine. Had maintenance earlier today. And the second, literally the second that I hit start stream, my internet went out.
I got so confused. Because I just heard Danny talking to herself about setting things up. And then she went quiet, and I was like, Danny?
And I could hear you. That's the worst part, is like, I could hear you.
You could hear me?
Yeah,
oh,
I
no.
could hear you for like a few seconds, and then everything fucking exploded.
Yeah, no, on my end, you just went dead silent. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe she just had to get up for something real quick. And then I heard the Discord.
Yep.
And I went, oh, her internet exploded again. Oh, fuck. All right.
Yeah. But there's just the thing, like, I woke up, and the first thing that I woke up to today was like, oh, we're doing maintenance again. Thank you for the hydrate bucket. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm like, okay, hopefully they get it fucking fixed finally. Everything seemed fine when I tested the internet, because I literally tested the internet just seconds before hitting go live. And then it went fucking hot. It seems fine now. Like, it seems stable. Ugh. I'm gonna lean behind the squid. But, like, the timing could not have been genuinely funnier, but also, god damn it.
Funnier and more infuriating.
Oh. It was so fucking bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently I'm reaching my data limit. Oh. That's pain. I think we've been close like a few times, but never really enough to like actually like push it over. Which is fine.
I think mine has a limit of 1 TB. But I barely get above 200s a month, so... Oh, yeah, that'd do it.
Yeah. That will absolutely do it. It's why I kind of like try to space out big downloads. If anyone's wondering why I tend to like space out a lot of games that I play, that's why. Like, updates are usually fine, big full game down, especially with like a lot of more recent games that are, dare I say it, not the best optimized for space.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's pretty fair to say that a lot of games that have come out have not been super optimized for that.
You mean like that one relatively recent Call of Duty game that didn't compress their 4K textures for some fucking reason?
It's true. It's like genuinely what it is. It's just because like, depending on what the developer is being told to focus on, like what platform, they just don't bother optimizing it and compressing things, or they just don't get the time to. It's one of the two.
Yep.
It's like it happens a lot more in games that are primarily focused on like the console player base. They will tend not to focus as much on optimizing it, I've noticed. But then again, this console generation hasn't really been given enough time to actually, you know, get the most out of the hardware. And they're already saying that some of them are at the end of their life cycle.
I got really confused for a moment.
Yeah?
Just because I forgot the Switch kind of bridges two console generations.
It kind of does, yeah.
Like, admittedly, the Switch is old.
It's been around for a bit. It's just weird. This past console generation's been so weird.
A bit, yeah. But it's just because that's like the one console that Bucket and I have. Like, we have a PS4, but we don't particularly use it all that often. Like, I'm thinking of the Switch, and I'm like, Danny, what are you talking about? There's loads of games for the Switch. Oh, right!
Yeah.
The Xbox whatever and the PS5 exist.
Yeah, and they're already saying that the PS5 is at the end of its life cycle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Jesus Christ. The Switch is the only console that's come out that has actually been given time for people to, you know, get more out of the hardware.
The Switch feels like the only console that's come out recently that the first-party developers have actually even given a shit about.
It's like, in descending order, it's Nintendo, Microsoft, and then Sony.
Basically.
Because, like, I know that meme years ago that PS3 has no games. PS5 has no games. PS5 literally has no fucking game that are exclusive to it. It's got, like, maybe one or two. Which, considering...
It doesn't help that a lot of their exclusive games gradually go cross-platform.
And do better.
Uh-huh.
They do better when they're not exclusive. Funny that. Funny that the game does better when it's not exclusive. Me giggling because everyone yelled at them for years about that. I gatekeeping my demon souls in Bloodborne. They are! They absolutely are! You can't play Demon Souls on anything but a PlayStation, and you can't play Bloodborne on anything but a PlayStation. They're just trapped forever on a console. It's like, why do they think that God of War and Helldivers have done so well when they released them on Steam? More people.
More computer.
Mm-hmm. Also, one thing that really shocked me is fucking Ghost of Tsushima coming out on PC.
Yeah.
Because that game is fucking gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually really do want to play that. Because,
Let's go.
Sucker Punch is one of my Sucker Punch is one of my favorite games. They're up there. I really like Sucker Punch. They make good games. Oh, but so many things. So many things that I'm excited for. God damn it. Success of Bloodborne and decided to go flipping on us with SpongeBob. Oh. You know, the very least that they could do is at least, like, remaster it. But they haven't.
Nope.
I have no idea why.
Oh, Danny, did you want to zoom in on the Ico poster?
Yes. Let me find the thingy. It's down here. It's right here. Okay. There you go. I love this so much.
I love it. It's so cute.
Thanks to Ico for sending this to me.
It's such a precious little thing.
I love that cat.
We love Ico here. Ico cute.
Ico very cute.
Ico cute and very sweet.
Yeah, somebody clip that and send that to Ico. Watch Ico explode. Oh. Nice. Let's go. We take those days off.
Yee.
Close that.
Time for cards.
Time for cards.
Let's go. Card time.
Let me get the chat above my my funny Twitch window. And then there we go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Here. Cat and lap.
Hey.
Danny, don't bounce.
Sorry, I'm excited.
I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna try and tell this cat what to do. She's a cat. She's not gonna listen.
Look, I've been dealing with ISP this past week. I got a lot of pent up energy from not being able to stream when I wanted to.
This is what happens when Danny doesn't get her enrichment.
Yes. It's like I need to get my energy out on stream.
Okay. So, last time we went through 70 cards. There were 50 left, but I threw another 20 on the list because Danny asked for it. All 20 of those are monsters. We'll get to them when we get to them. And 4 of them, if I'm remembering correctly, break the rule I had of no duplicates from an archetype.
It is for a good reason, though.
Yeah, it's because down here, the first 3 and not for me, and the only one in Y. 3 out of those 4 are spell or trap cards, and as we kind of realized over the course of doing it last time, Danny likes the monster art more than the spell and trap card art, so we're giving those 4 archetypes another chance. So, ready to begin?
You seen any of the Barons yet?
Barons. I don't think I have any of those. I'm not even quite sure what they are.
The High 70, hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Okay. This is the one we were trying to do when your ISP decided to explode last time.
Yeah.
Genix Ally Axel.
Here we go. I remember before my internet exploded last time.
Let me double check those guys real quick.
I really liked the speed lines of this because they're really good.
Oh, yeah.
They're not like overdone. I like.
Oh, Red, are you thinking of the Monarchs?
Uh, uh, uh,
I should have grabbed one. I wasn't thinking.
Oop.
But they are really cool monsters, though. They're big. They're basically like humanoid armored titans of different elements.
Oh.
So there's like Mobius the Frost Monarch, Grand Marg the Earth Monarch.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Nope, no Tindangles. Anyway, Gen X Ally Axel.
E.
I can't remember if this... I'm not sure if this came through on the stream last time. I like the wheel feet.
I did too. It's like they're cool.
Yeah. And I like... As much as I love the Inhuman machines, I also really like the humanoid machines. Like, this guy just looks like an action figure, and it's awesome.
It really does, actually. And let's see.
Yeah.
I do want to put it toward like the upper half of like pretty cool, because I do like this.
I don't actually know what that big ring thing is behind it. I assume it's some kind of jet booster?
I feel like it would be. Like, just the way that it's kind of like positioned.
Considering his Japanese name is Ally Gen X Excel, like accelerate, I assume that's kind of what it is.
It's like, I feel like it's either that or also could be like a counterbalance.
Maybe.
Get more speed.
I like this guy.
I like the design too. I think I want to put it just above the bishop.
Above the demon bishop. Okay.
I think I want to put it above the demon bishop. That's pretty cool.
So he beats the demon bishop, but he loses to the fossil skeleton in the rocks.
Fossil skeleton is really fucking rad.
It's again,
It's
like I said last time,
cool.
I want to see that as an enemy in an RPG, like in a dungeon crawler. That's such a cool idea.
Like, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Okay. 72nd card, as soon as I find it. There we go. Vampire Fraulein. I'm probably mispronouncing that.
Fräulein?
Fraulein, yeah.
Wood.
I figured.
That's kind of... Yeah, no, that's... Yeah. That's kind of...
Danny?
Yeah.
No, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole big set of vampires.
You know...
Men and women.
Mm-hmm.
All pale and gothy.
You know... Thank you, Bucket, for the hydrate. I need that right now.
Yep. And they're all nobility too, more or less.
So this goes number 1.
Oh, we finally have something that beats the cat dancer. It's the goth, isn't it?
It's the goth. it's the goth. it's the goth.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
You're gonna love the entire vampire set, I can tell. If I added more, they would all be up there at the top of wood.
Probably.
I can tell.
Probably. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, there is one more Dark Lord as well. I forgot about him. Which, even though the Dark Lord card we got last time did make it into wood, it was also a trap card, and I wanted to give Danny a look at what they actually look like.
Yeah, like a proper card. Yeah, I got you. But I love the outfit a lot.
Back to yeah, she's cute.
The fact that like they have the red as like an undertone, I like that.
And not just one red, but like the inside of her umbrella is a paler red than the inside of her dress.
Yep.
It's pretty.
And if I'm seeing that correctly, I think there's also a little bit of red on the underside of her wings.
It's a little hard to tell on the Twitch stream. Let me look at her directly. Yes, actually, the inside of her wings is a little bit red.
Hey, Cat has really sharp eyes.
It's also not really coming through particularly well on stream, but her hair starts blonde and gradients into like a blood scarlet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
As you can probably tell, I am a fan of the gradient.
Mm-hmm. Really, you don't say.
It's not like my hair is like that. No, not at all.
No, certainly couldn't be that.
No, totally not. Totally not. Oh, Bucket.
You'll figure it out, Bucket, I'm sure.
I'm gonna give you a hug, Bucket.
I'll hug that Bucket too. Come here. Last thing about Fraulein.
Ease.
I love the old Victorian look of the parasol.
It's good. Also, the fact that it has a little tooth spikes.
Mm-hmm. You know, this is a well-designed vampire.
Really is. Good stuff. I like it a lot.
She's S tier Fraulein. Now for an example of basically the other end of the spectrum when it comes to zombie-type monsters. Because yes, all the vampires are zombies.
I mean, they are technically undead.
Yeah. I mean, that's really what the zombie type really is. It's more an undead, because it also includes, like, skeletons and shit.
Yeah.
Skeletons and ghosts. We have Goblin Zombie.
Huh. You know,
Doesn't exactly look like a goblin, but
it looks like a humanoid shrimp.
it's the face.
It
You're
is
right.
the face. It looks kind of like
It has that boogie face.
Yeah, it's kind of like somewhat like a bug, but not really like a bug.
I like that he's got a sword at the very least.
It does have a sword and a little like. I'm trying to figure out, is that like a gemstone lodged in its shoulder, or is it just a blue orb?
I don't know. I do like the posing. I like the lunging pose.
And you know what this actually like makes me think of when I see like the way the art is and the pose like this?
Yeah.
It makes me think of Fist of the North Star.
I can see that, yeah.
It's just that's what I think of when I see that. I'm like,
Oh yeah, and the like bony frame exoskeleton thing.
yeah. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly why it's called a goblin zombie, because it does not look like a goblin to me.
It does not look like a goblin. However, I do want to put it above the funny goblin merchant.
Okay, so he beats the actual living goblin, but he loses to the fossil dinosaur.
Yeah.
Is fossil dinosaur going to be another one of those kind of threshold monsters?
I don't think it's gonna be one of those threshold monsters, but I feel like it's funny putting the undead goblin above the goblin merchant.
You know what? That's fair.
It's like equally as funny as the story of the goblin who is trying to sell that jar. Or pot.
One of the two.
One of the
I
two.
can't remember if that's a pot or a jar. I think it's a pot, but anyway. Card 74. Venom Serpent.
That is almost a snake hydra.
Is a two-headed snake.
Snake sword. I like the little bit at the end of the tail. That's not just a Just a,
Yeah,
a standard snake tail. It's got a
Mhm.
little,
like not
little
like
flaring.
barbs, but like spikes.
Yeah,
I just like that it's a two-headed snake.
it's cool. It's
I think
like a
most of the little monsters in the Venom set are like they're snakes, but a little different. Like I
Yeah.
think there's one that has 3 eyes, for example.
ooh.
And then the 2 big ones are basically just like barely humanoid snake people monsters.
Thinks back to Sin's Fortress in Dark Souls. Nickman. Wow.
I like the
like-
green.
I do. Also, I noticed something.
Yeah.
They have 3 teeth. Oh, 3 fangs.
Oh gosh, they do. This card's been around for years. How have I never noticed that it only has 3 fangs?
It's really interesting. It's like it makes sense so that they're not like bumping into each other.
A little bit.
It is a little odd though to see a snake with 3 fangs.
I like with the closed mouth though, you can see how they do poke out of the mouth.
Yeah. They're
Oh, wait a
little-
sec, hold up.
They're opposite too.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. The fangs are flipped.
Yeah. So they're like complete opposites.
That I actually kind of like. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I
One
do
has
like that.
has the lone fang on the upper jaw. The other one has the lone fang on the lower jaw. That's a neat design choice.
That's really cool. I wonder. Part of me wonders if that was intentional.
You know, sad thing with Yu-Gi-Oh is sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah. That's what I know. Sometimes it's like you start out with something and you get so far along in a project and you realize, oh shit, these sides don't match. You know what? Fuck it. We're too far in now. Let's go.
I guess, I don't know.
Sometimes it'd be like that. And you just roll with it.
Really do. It really do.
And then you get something cool like this.
So where are we putting the funny two-headed snake?
I'm gonna put the 2-headed snake. I want to put the funny 2-headed snake. Just before the bishop, actually. And put it
Okay.
above the topaz.
Oh, between the bishop and topaz?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is cool. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is a card I adore.
Is it
Because
what I
he's so-
think it is? Because I saw that
What do you
image
think it
because
is?
it looks just from that tiny image. I want you to know it looks kind of like carrot.
You'd be correct.
I thought it was a. Oh my god.
Behold, the world carrot weight champion.
The world carrot weight champion.
That is this card's name.
Oh my
And you know
god.
what? Its English name is so much better. Do you want to know what this thing's Japanese name is?
What is the Japanese name?
Carrot Man.
That is so much
It's
less.
so boring.
That is. That's way too. This is
Why
just
would
way
you
to the
give him-
point.
Yeah, why would you give him a boxer's outfit and a championship belt and just call him Carrot Man?
Because like he's got a championship belt. It looks like he's kind of wearing like some very light armor.
Yeah, like light armor or like one of those like leotards or something.
It's so wild.
But yeah, no, Carrot Man. Very bad name.
It's a
But that,
terrible
like-
name.
In comparison, though, World Carrot Weight Champion just sounds funny.
It's so funny.
Like
See-
it's funny, but it's also so much cooler.
See, this is how you do something that's kind of like goofy and silly,
Uh huh.
but also just kind of make it look really cool at the same
Mhm.
time.
Like it's a goofy as fuck name. Kinda cool looking monster, honestly, once you look at him.
Yeah, it is absolutely. what you would
That's kind of the-
imagine like a super warped carrot.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the thing with the plant monsters. Is sometimes they gotta go a little bit goofy, so it's not just a bush or a tree or something. Which there are plenty of those, but
This is definitely better.
yeah. This one is fun. This one feels like another like goofy RPG enemy.
Yeah, I want to put it above the flying orca.
He beats the flying orca.
Definitely beats the flying orca.
All right.
Let's go.
Love this carrot.
It's so good.
It's so fucking funny of a name, but it works for the design.
I love that.
All right, one sec. Yeah, no, just seeing that his name was Carrot Man in Japanese, I was like, oh, okay, that's just boring as shit.
It's like, why is it so short?
Why is it just like it's such a basic name for such a neat design? Like I said, like why would you give him a championship belt and not do something with it in the name?
It's just like, they had more to say about Ogopogo.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is one of the other trap cards on the list. Draining Shield.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a still from a cartoon.
Yeah, or like a comic book panel.
Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate bucket. Thank you.
Thank you, bucket. Appreciate the bucket.
Thank you for the posture check. I do a little wiggle.
Wiggle. Little cat.
Ah.
There she goes.
Ease. I like that they have a little bit showing how like a little extra to the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
I
bucket.
like the light flash coming off the shield, like it's a barrier as well.
Yeah, a little impact.
It's a well framed thing, and you're exactly right. It looks like it's a panel in a comic book or a manga.
Yeah. I like that one. That one's neat.
Don't exactly know what the big lizard dude was trying to do when he hit the shield, because it kind of looks like he just kind of high-fived it.
Yeah, he did just kind of high-five the shield, so it's like
if that was a fist, that would make more sense.
just open palm slap into this
Yep.
fist, into this shield. Oh no, my hand. Who could have foreseen this?
Mechanically, though, Draining Shield is a funny card. It negates an attack and then gives you life points equal to that monster's attack power.
That's funny.
It's a mean little trap. Anyway, where are we putting it?
I kind of want to put it like right behind the Toon Castle. A little pop up.
So kind of lower tier and pretty cool, just because it's a trap card. A little bit less interesting of art, as we've learned. There are a couple more.
I think it's primarily because like a lot of the trap cards, they have their attention kind of like spread.
Yeah. I believe there are only 7 more spawn trap cards in the list. Unless I'm forgetting one. Alright, it's not the right window. Come back here. Yeah, I like Draining Shield. It's an older trap card, but its art still looks good.
It does. Still, it's good art. And that's good. It's good.
Okay.
Like
Art 77. Volcanic Doomfire.
Jesus Christ.
You like giant, angry, burning dinosaur demons? That's what Volcanic Doomfire is.
There's so much going, and those claws are like fucking huge.
Oh yeah, this guy's sick.
That's cool. I also love the fact that the tail is literally just a bunch of like rocks, like sort of held together by like magma.
Yeah, like slowly cooled magma tail. And just all the fire just coming off of this dude.
Fire hair.
Like, I've called some of the other monsters on this list, like, I want them to be RPG enemies. This guy is, I want him to be an RPG boss.
Yeah. Absolutely. And so much so, it's absolutely going in all the yes.
All right, we're in all the yes.
I want to put it, I think, right after the beetle.
Right after the giant beetle, but above the buff demon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a little bit more going on here with this design.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
So you want to know how this guy summons?
There
are these other cards called Blaze Accelerators, which are basically little cannons that shoot the smaller members of the volcanic set.
Yeah.
This guy summons by you basically blowing up the biggest of the accelerators. So he summons himself by basically you detonating a giant cannon.
Amazing. Summon it by exploding.
It's kind of badass. Like, it's goofy, but it's also badass.
It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I will admit, though, the name, it does kind of tread a little bit into edgelord territory.
A little bit.
Just volcanic doomfire. But I love him. Also, just to be clear, the dice picked a different member of the volcanic set, but it wasn't in Master Duel, so I just picked this guy because he was a close match to the one that it did pick.
That's fair.
Card 78. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. Bujin Arasuda.
You know, this is big, like, this is big Sentai vibes.
You know, kinda. There's a bunch of humanoid Bujins that are all these, like, energy people, sorta?
Yeah.
Like light. And then there's a bunch of other ones that are, like, animals. So there's, like, there's a crane, there's a centipede, I think there's a rabbit. They're all very pretty looking cards, though.
I like
Oh, go on.
I like the light effect.
I was about to say, I love the motes of light and, like, the faint glow around it.
And the other thing that I'm being drawn to is, like, the sort of, like, embroidery is all light.
Yeah. Yeah, all the detail in the armor is just glowing light.
It's like, it's a very faint little detail, but it's just enough that you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. It's good. It's a good little detail.
I also want to compliment the brilliant use of gold for the armor, and then a paler glowy yellow for the light effects.
Yeah.
Because yellow is one of those colors that can really start to hurt your eyes if it's used too much.
Yep.
It does not do that with Arasuda. They did a good job with this.
Because you don't want to have a character looking like they just took a bath in mustard.
Yeah, no. And you also don't want a card that, you know, hurts to look at.
It's true. Like that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I also like the really big moon in the background. That's just a neat touch.
I like the detail on the moon.
Yeah, I don't think he's a giant. I think he's just kind of like a big person-sized.
Yeah, it's just the angle.
Yeah.
Because that moon is fucking huge.
Yeah, the moon is huge. I like the clouds along the ground.
Yeah.
Or the bottom of the art. Also, if memory serves, I think these technically count as beast warriors. Or not, I think. So, where are we putting this guy?
I wanna put it just behind the bear tree.
Behind the bear tree, okay.
E.
One sec.
It's pretty cool.
Here you go, Fancy.
Boom, 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 boom.
I like the Boojins. I played around with them in one of the Yu-Gi-Oh games, and they're kind of fun. I don't remember how they work, but they're fun.
Mm-mm.
Okay, 79. Lantern Shark.
That is a robotic shark.
Mm-hmm. But it's kind of a cool robotic shark, too.
It is a very cool robotic shark. Like, I like the design a lot, and I like the fact that the entire underside is lights.
Yeah.
That's pretty unique. The one thing that I will say, though, I really wish they picked a different, like, pose or angle.
It is just kind of swimming.
It's just like, you get one side. You have one side of this really cool looking robot shark.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it would look better if it was curled the other way and we could see its, like, the lights on its stomach more?
I think if we could see a little bit more of it, it would be, like,
Yeah,
a lot
Bucket's
cooler.
exactly right. This is the most basic shark pose.
It is. It's like... The other thing that's, like, kind of like, I wish I could see more of is the, like, the fins on top, because they have that little glowing tip.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, it kind of blends into the back fins a little too much.
Yeah, it does now that you mention it. And I didn't super duper notice it before, but there is a second dorsal fin.
Yep, it's
further
just,
back, but
it's just kind of bent.
It's overlaid with the tail, so.
Yeah. Hi, Kage.
Not,
Hello.
Hi, Kage. Not the best silhouette.
Yeah, it's a little obscure. This is a case of, like, there's just the right amount of things going on in it, but the piece itself looks a little too busy.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's like the most basic shark.
It really is the most it's the most basic shark pose, but it fails because the design of the shark does not want to be in this pose.
Yeah, it's like there's so much going on with this shark. I want to see more of it, but it's not there.
Yeah.
So I want to put it down with the
Which tier?
just I think I want to put it. Actually, I think I want to put it in between the funny eject and the little robots.
Funny eject and little robots. Okay.
It's like I want to see more of it, and there's not more of it.
You're right. It is a very cool shark. The art does not do it justice.
Jeez.
Alrighty. One of our remaining spell cards. The Pyramid of Wonders.
It's an inverse pyramid underground.
Yep.
You know,
to be fair, very well done looking cave art.
it is, and you know it's really funny.
Yeah.
Seeing a pyramid lodged underground, it just made me think of Destiny. Because you find a fucking pyramid ship buried in the fucking moon.
Is it upside down too, or no?
It's not upside down, but it is underground.
Okay. The one in Destiny at least figured out how to park correctly.
I think I got fucking lodged in there.
Yeah.
But I like that it's kind of like an ethereal pyramid.
Yeah. I believe the way this card works is it's a continuous spell that gives zombies a little bit more power. So it being like a ghosty pyramid in a cave kind of works for that.
That would be,
and like I said, oh, go on.
I was gonna say that'd be a hell of a sight, walking through a cave and you just see a big ethereal pyramid poking out of the ground.
I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but like, again, RPG idea.
Yeah. Pyramid, if you will. Yes.
Bucket, you're a dork. I do want to just draw attention back to the stalactites, or the stalagmites, I mean.
They're really well done.
They're very well done. Like, I've been in caves. They look exactly like those, with the extra little sort of like, how do I, like the ridges
Yeah,
along the sides.
they have the little like pseudo crystalline formations from water droplets,
Mhm.
which is really
This is
cool.
Pyramid of Wonders, Ari.
I like it. I actually want to put it a little bit higher just because of the fact they actually nailed the detail of a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's some
Like,
extra research.
Yeah, it's good cave art.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we putting it?
I want to put it. I want to put it above the. I want to put it above the skeleton, the dinosaur skeleton. I actually want to put it above the dinosaur skeleton.
Above the dinosaur skeleton, below Mr. Cybernetic Warrior Dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got good detail. I like it.
I am admittedly, like, while they aren't as impressive as the monsters, I am glad that I did include some spell and trap cards, because there are some pretty spell and trap cards.
True.
Like, they may not be as impressive as the monsters are, but like that one, they did not have to go as detailed with the cave art as they needed to, or as they did, but I'm glad they did.
Yeah, I'm kind of impressed.
Okay. Quick question. Do you remember Overdone Burial?
Yes.
Behold, Peaceful Burial.
Okay.
See what I mean? Taking the whole burial card and turning it into a meme.
Okay, this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this one's above Overdone just because, like, this is very much funnier.
Uh-huh.
Also, the first thing that I thought of when I saw this.
Yeah.
Fucking Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh my god. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So funny. It's just
I just love how in all the other burial cards, you know, the zombie is like freaking out as it's clawing out of the ground, and in this one it's just like, nope, I'm gonna just water the plants in my grave. I'm happy here.
No, this is fine.
Yeah, no, it's a peaceful burial. Sorry, where are we putting this? I forgot.
We're putting it above the other one. We're putting it above Overdone.
Okay, so it beats Overdone, but no higher.
It's so funny. I like it.
Okay.
It's so funny.
It's a fun continuation on the meme.
I love that.
It's cute. Also, another good example of a card whose art perfectly matches the name.
True.
All right, where are we? Okay, this is one of my favorite dragons. Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand.
Ooh.
I love this dude. I love the Felgrand cards.
I love the pointy wings. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Bucket. I almost completely missed my cup.
Please don't knock over your water.
I wasn't gonna knock it over. I was gonna completely miss it and grab the floor. It's even worse.
Hey,
I was the
why is your water cup on the floor?
It's a big cup.
All right, I'm gonna just stop questioning it.
It's a big cup.
Yeah, you do have a point, Bucket. The spikes on the knees are a little goofy.
They're huge. Like,
there is no way this guy can be in any pose other than upright because of how big those spikes are.
yeah. Also, another reason why my cup is on the floor, I do not have the space on my desk.
Acceptable. I like that he's like gold and platinum though.
It's a good color scheme. It works. Because there's not a whole lot of things that actually do work with gold.
Mm-mm.
At least things that don't look gaudy as fuck.
Yeah. And honestly, the black membrane for the wings works well.
Yeah, I think it's also due to the design of the wings, because the pointed wings, more sharper angles.
Yeah. I also love that it's not just dragons for this admittedly small archetype. Like, he's kind of the boss, but most of the other cards are like warriors following that, like, worship or follow this dragon. So I think there's like Paladin of Felgrand, Warrior of Felgrand. And they all have like a similar sort of gold and silver motif to their armor. It's just a pretty set. I love it.
I like it as well, because one of the other thing that I kept talking about before, this one you do actually get to see a majority of it, except for like the head. You get a side profile in the head. You get a good image of kind of what this monster looks like.
Yeah, you can tell what the head would look like if it was looking face on, but it still kind of stinks that it's side on.
Yeah. It's like,
and even though the wings are cut off, you do see enough to understand what they look like.
Yeah, like that wing in the back, you see a little bit more of, and you can kind of piece together what this one looks like. Whereas like a lot of the other ones, it was just there was a point they were like cut off, just in general.
Yeah, we're just like half of each wing was missing.
Yeah. So I'm
also, I like that he is a more upright dragon.
He is an upright dragon.
It makes him feel more, I guess, intelligent in a way. Probably just because it is a general, like, oh, it's a humanoid stance. That means it's smarter, I guess.
Bipedal.
Yep.
I think.
Sorry, I made noise in the cup as I was drinking.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're totally fine.
What was it? Didn't this guy? Yes. In Japanese, this guy is called Felgrand the Great Divine Dragon.
That makes sense.
So either way, he's got a badass fucking name.
They lined up. I want to put it above Dark Magician.
Actually. He beats Dark Magician. All right, yeah. I am happy with this. So he loses to Space Dragon, but he beats Dark Magician.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I will absolutely take that.
Because, like, I like that nothing is taking away from the monster, even as bright and flashy as the background is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it makes sense.
I like that the background is also gold, but it's a different shade. So it doesn't look like he's blending into it.
Yeah, it makes sense. I like it. He's good.
Okay. Card 83. One of our other trap cards, I believe. Dinomorphia Frenzy. Yeah, Bucket got it exactly right. It feels like the background is bright because of Felgrand.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good way to do that art. I like it. This looks like a movie poster.
It does look like a movie poster. A movie poster, or like the ominous last panel in a manga before the current chapter ends.
Yeah.
Of like the new villains showing up.
Really does look like that.
I don't have any Dinomorphia monsters, but I figured this is kind of a cool enough piece of art to make up for that.
It's really good.
It genuinely looks like it could be something you could hang on your wall.
Also, like, looking at it,
yeah.
Looking at it, I love how they've done this, because most of them are like primarily silhouette, but they have the little lighted accents.
Yes, I love that look. I love when it's a silhouette, but like, because I believe, to be fair, these are like individuals in like dinosaur themed power armor, sort of. They look much cooler than it sounds.
Yeah, like having the actual like lighted accents, especially since like you said, if it is like power armor, having those little like lighted accents makes more sense.
Yeah. And it's so much better than just the silhouette because it helps you parse what parts of the silhouette are what.
It's
like
really
the one
good.
on the one on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might not be able to tell that you could probably tell that was a tail, but you probably couldn't know exactly how it's bending without the accent lights.
Yep. It's really good.
And I love the addition of the giant dinosaur mech in the background. Not being fully silhouette.
Yes.
Because it makes the other three scarier.
It does. Also good use of like lighting effect from the fire that's down there. Closer to the 3, where it would actually probably illuminate the dino mech.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's a really cool card. So where are we putting it? Does this win all the yes? I don't feel like it does.
It's not quite. I actually want to put this up there, like right behind Dark Magician.
Okay.
I do want to put it up there because like that is really good.
It's like you said, it looks like it's a movie poster.
It does. Looks good. I like it a lot.
It's a good card. Again, the artists for this game are just so fucking amazing. Now we rewind the clock a little bit for an older trap card. Dark Coffin.
Ooh, little smile.
It on a level it's goofy, but at the same time, like if I saw that in a game, I would be terrified.
A little bit, but it's I think it's a combination of just like it's the fact that the smile itself is so like it's more like softer the way that it's drawn. Like
you're right. It does look a little too happy and not enough sinister.
Yeah, it's like something that like at a first glance you'd be like a little terrified of, but then you sit there and look at it for a little bit, you're like, oh, yeah, this is not really intimidating. It's cute. I like it.
Annie sees shadow monsters smiling at her out of a sarcophagus. Also, Danny. Oh, how cute.
Me smiles back.
You are a void cat.
At that,
where are we putting this?
Intimidate the shadow monster.
You just smile back and it goes, oh hell no, and it closes the coffin.
It's like I just smile back and then tilt my head slowly to an angle. And then just because the way that I am, my fucking neck pops and then scares the shit out of me.
Okay, so where are we putting this goofy goober?
I want to put it above the castle because I like the funny smile. It's cute.
Which castle? The Clockwork Castle or the Cartoon Castle?
The cannon, the armed castle.
The
storming castle.
Okay, thank you.
There we go. I had to remember.
I love that. Hold on, I'm gonna hide the image real quick so that Twitch can see it. I love that the 3 cards related to death are right next to each other. we got Peaceful Burial, we got Overdone Burial, and then we have the Dark Coffin. Apparently the cat just doesn't care for the morbid stuff, I guess.
I mean, it's like I like the sense of humor.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Card 85. Lovel Stenin.
That is a big fucking cannon arm.
Mm-hmm. Big,
And
fiery volcano monster.
I'm trying to make out if that thing in the center, right above the pyramid shaped thing, is a head.
Let me actually double check his art closer. It looks it, but no.
Okay.
Do you see the kind of like little bit of a lump just above the pyramid?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant the pyramid itself.
No, I'm talking about the little lump that's right above.
Okay, yeah, no, that little lump is his head. His head
Okay.
is tiny.
So I was on the right track there.
This dude's head is like,
More.
it's so tiny for the size of the body. Honestly, until you asked about that, I always thought the pyramid was this thing's head. And it was just like super hunched.
Hi, Louise.
Hey, Luis. Danny found a goth vampire that she wants to fuck more than the cat dancer.
I mean, is that a surprise though?
I mean, it's not, but I'm just saying, because that's what Luis asked.
You know what? That's fair. That's valid. I really like this design.
Because it's my job, Luis.
Also,
Yeah, honest, he like, aside from his absurdly tiny head, he's kind of cool.
he is. Good. I like his little like armor bits, especially like the knee pads.
Mm-hmm.
Although, to be fair, one of the things that I've thought about when I saw those knee pads,
Yeah.
it looks like the knee pads are just kind of like thumbtacked on.
Yeah, they don't really seem to be attached any other way, do they?
Yeah, I think they're just kind of like, just kind of in there. I love this.
You like Stenin?
I like it a lot. I also like the little gauntlet thing on the other arm, which looks like,
Yeah.
is that like a 3-finger arm? Like a little 3-finger hand?
I don't actually know. I don't think so. I think this is the only time we really ever see this monster, though, so...
It's fair. So it's definitely like at least 2, possibly 3 fingers.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I want to say he's got a full-ass human hand.
Okay.
And the back 2 fingers are just obscured because of the down angle we're looking at him at. I do like... It's not as extreme as the asymmetry in Odd Eyes Dragon, but I do like the asymmetry of one regular arm and one cannon arm.
Yeah.
Also, the orange glow at the end of the cannon arm is so well done.
It really is. It does give you that feel that there's like built up magma in there.
Yeah, I mean, considering the name is Laval, that's probably what it shoots, is just blobs of magma.
Yeah. So, let's see. I think I want to
hide the image a little.
No, I think I want to put it kind of just behind the 2-headed snake.
Okay, so he loses to Venom Serpent. Alright. I can take that. There he is. That's still pretty high.
Also an asymmetrical design.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of asymmetry up there in that general vicinity.
A little bit, but again, like we talked about when we were doing Odd Eyes Pendulum yesterday. When you do asymmetry well, it looks really good.
It does.
Because it literally just gets you more out of the design.
It's also like more natural. Asymmetry is very natural.
Yep. Okay. One of our few remaining spell traps. Grisaille Prison. I think the implication is that those are actual monsters trapped in that painting.
That's what I was thinking. that I was looking at, because like they really could have picked a different angle for that.
Yeah, the angle is not great.
The angle does not help that at all, because you like really have to look at it to be like, oh, that's what's the painting.
Why would you not just give us a front-on view of the painting? Why are we at this weird Dutch down angle?
It's like, why are we laying on the floor of this fucking art museum looking up at this painting?
There's just a security guard over across the hall, like, what the fuck is that cat doing?
So look, I'm trying to see the art from this angle.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the like